Hey guys, what's up? It's AB Trades here. We are looking at the top stocks to trade for tomorrow being Tuesday. If you have not been on my channel before, I am AB Trades, and I teach people how to day trade options, and I do the top stocks to watch out for every single night. So please subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you see all the videos being released. Alright guys, so as we're talking about in the Sunday Stock Talk, we're looking for a green week on SPY. Because we're in this uptrend, we have no overhead resistance until this area here, which is 292 to 295 / 294. We have no overhead resistance, so we're looking for the trend to continue. This morning we saw a quick dip in the market. We were seeing it start to roll over pre-market. And what I said is, hey, we're in an uptrend. Let's watch for a pullback, load up, and then start to run up, which is what we got here. Qualifying this setup as a 10% continuation play for tomorrow, which means we are looking to go long tomorrow with no major pullbacks, or at least first thing in the morning. So looking at SPY again, we still have that assumption for that uptrend. And I want to cover all these stocks here. I updated it with the list that people asked for. If you want to ask for stocks for me to break down, click that first link below. It is the free group chat with Discord. Alright, so we're going to start looking at AMD here. So AMD is trending up. We're looking for that pullback. We have a strong support here at $28, the whole number mark. Let's watch out for that for a bounce or fail. IWM. Looking out here, we have this resistance here at around 158 that we're watching out for. We're kind of coming down and forming. This is kind of a weird pattern here. It's like we were kind of channeling down, but now we're finally starting to break up. We don't really see much volume, but we do have this overhead resistance. I would just say watch out for 158. If we can get above that, we'll be good. If not, then we'll see a rejection. QQQs, which is like SPY, but in a different type of market. We're looking here, we're getting up to these highs, we're trending up, which is great. Just watch for that overhead resistance at around 187.53, 188 eventually, but we're looking to be green there. Facebook here, we have a lot of resistance that we've been seeing at 175. Watch that $175 mark. That's going to act as a super strong resistance and a super strong support. So watch that as a pass-fail for tomorrow. Netflix here, we're looking at 370 as our level. We're starting to get rejected. We have this minor trend that we may bounce off of here at around 355, give or take some dollars. And we might see a pullback and then a bounce up further. But also, like I mentioned in the Sunday Stock Talk, long-term wise, we have this head and shoulders pattern forming here at 370, so we could see a pullback further. Amazon, we were still looking for an up day on Amazon, and that is what we got. We were looking out of this triangle that we broke, and we're starting to see that continuation to that upside, and we're still looking for green on Amazon. Apple, we broke that high that we were watching for on Sunday. We got above that high. We're now reaching $200, which is a whole new mark. We're still going to be green on the week for Apple. Maybe eventually a pullback to retest this, but we're still looking green. MU here, which is Micron or Micron Technology, if we can load here. I don't know why my computer does this at times. Let's see if we can move on and pull up something else. So we're going to be checking out all these stocks specifically requested at STZ, Disney, and PayPal. So hopefully we can get these stocks up. If not, we're going to have to cut it short, sad. But I'm really hoping we can because I don't know why this isn't working. Let's see. Let's see if we can quickly do this. I'm sorry for the wait. Hoping maybe we can get something here. Here we go. Sorry about that. Let's quickly get into it. MU here, we're having a lot of resistance here in between $44 and $42. That's at our overhead resistance with a support here at around $38. Watch for an eventual pullback to around $38 or maybe even $40 to retest that as support. Bank of America coming in here. We're testing this as our range-bound resistance. We're coming up to recheck. If we can hit this high here of around $30, $29.75, watch for a rejection to retest this $28 point. Square looking here, we're kind of consolidating along this point here of around $74 to $72, which is our area of support. We have an area of resistance that we're looking to be testing here at around $80 or 79. So 79, 80, watch for that as resistance. Twitter here, we're coming and we're kind of range bound here. We're getting into the upper portion of this range here between $34, $36. Watch for a rejection in this point and then see that pull back down to 30. Microsoft here, we do have it trending up to the upside. Watch for maybe some potential pullback here. We're getting a lot of wiki candles, meaning we're very indecisive in the market, or at least in MSFT. So if we're looking here, we're going to be looking for a breakout to the upside, maybe forming this triangle, or a quick pullback here before we start to getting that final leg up. I would be betting more on that quick pullback here to around 118 before we fully get that leg up. Snap here, we're finally getting up here to these highs, trending up, but we do have some overhead resistance here that we'll be watching, where we have these gaps here at around $14 and $13.50. So watch out for those price points as we head into resistance on Snap. Tesla here, we are targeting 280 and 282 as our overhead resistance. We got rejected here. Watch for a retest of 260. JD here, we're getting that double top here in this region. Watch for continuation to the downside. If we can get that breakup, we may be forming a triangle to break up higher. GE here at around $10. We're getting that sell-off that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for GE to sell off a bit more. We have a long-term support here at $7. If we can break below $9, then we'll have room to go back down. But again, gaps fill, so just watch out for a gap fill or a break below $9. SPX, same thing as SPY. You don't really have to go over it. PayPal. Looking here on PayPal, we're finally starting to make those all-time highs. So watch the whole dollar resistance. You can see here the dollar was the high of today was exactly at 107, because when you're reaching all-time highs, there's psychological price points at whole number levels. So I'll be watching 108, 109, 110 as our next resistance points on PayPal. F being forward, looks like we're starting to break this downtrend and get up higher. So we'll be watching to eventually test these half dollar and whole dollar points. Our first level of rejection will will be at 950 unless we can break above. STZ, which is Constellation Brands Incorporated. I've never really seen this stock, but the options volume is decent, and we want to fully see what's going on here. So if we can see, we're actually starting to break up higher after these lows of the year, and we're finally starting to get up. We're starting to get over these gaps here and everything. So we're going to see if we can see a continuation to the upside. But we did see a super overextended point here. This is super overextended, right? This is $20 basically in one day. That's not really going to happen. So if we're looking for a pullback before we continue up. Last but not least, Disney here. We're looking at Disney. We're getting into resistance here at around 116, and we're going to have support here at 110. So watch for an eventual pullback ensuing on Disney. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in the next video.